What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ Prospect Profiles. Today we're focusing on Austin Strand of the Red Deer Rebels of the Western Hockey League, the 101st ranked skater according to North American skater, according to Central Scout, and then one of the more tenacious players in the draft this year. Red Deer's hosting the Memorial Cup next year, so I think that he'll be a key part of that team's blue line in hopes of winning the whole damn thing next year. So. You look at his offensive contributions this year, kind of meager, 13 points in 54 games. First year in the dub, though, so those numbers will definitely improve next year. Not a whole lot of penalty minutes, so the defenseman, tough guy angle, maybe it's a little played up, but I think he's a solid defenseman with good, with a good hockey IQ, enough smarts to play in all those situations, and I think again the team will be in contention to win the Memorial Cup next year. You look at a guy like Hayden Fleury, he can learn from him. I think Fleury will be back next year, but hypothetically, if he were to make Carolina, does that open up more ice time, potentially more power play situations, stuff like that? The answer is yes. So that's a situation I have my eye on going into NHL training camp. If you're a team that could draft him in the 4th or 5th round, that there's an opportunity for him to gain a ton of ice time as an 18-year-old, next year. But I also think, even if he Fleury's back, he learns from him a little bit more. They have a really, really great blue lineup in Red Deer, and going into that 2016-2017 season, his 19, 20-year-old year, I think we could really steal the show. And again, I like his IQ, I like his size, I like his defensive acumen, and I think those things together make him an intriguing prospect. And I think next year will be more power play and stuff like that for him. So, I'm really excited to see what he does next year. He's one of those guys, you draft him now, let him do 2 more years in the dub, and then do an AHL apprenticeship and see what you get from there. Like his game all around. A little more underrated than he gets credit for, and if you have the opportunity to draft a guy like this in the 5th round, you absolutely take advantage of it. So anyway, that's like episode of the Power Play with CJ Prospect Profiles on Austin Strand of the Red Deer Rebels of the Western Hockey League. Stay tuned for episodes throughout the playoffs and beyond. Later, guys.